Hey, yeah, so I'm going to read the understanding of Genesis 28:10 through 15, and it says this: God's covenant promise to Abraham and Isaac was offered to Jacob as well, but it was not enough to be Abraham's grandson. Jacob had to establish his own personal relationship with God. God has no grandchildren. We are all his children, his sons and his daughters, not grandchildren. Each person must have a personal relationship with him. It is not enough to hear wonderful stories about Christians in your family. You need to become part of the story yourself. You have to go through some things. You have to go through some trials, some tribulations. It's okay. When you get to know the Bible and actually study the Bible, not any other books, because our knowledge and stuff don't come from nothing else, not school, not nothing. What God gives, He gives alone, and He got something special that He wants to give to you. You are worthy of God's grace. You are worthy of God's anointing. You have oil in you. So if you stop focusing on everybody else's oil and stop doing what the world wants you to do and their ways and whatever it is that the trends they doing, and start becoming you will be a lot different. God has something that He's designed in you with many talents. He didn't create you to fit in, but so many people are fitting in with what the world wants, what the world is doing, competition, and so many people are losing themselves because of it. If you just love and stay in your lane and love what you do, there's no competition in that. It don't matter if somebody else is doing it or how well they're doing it. Okay, cool. I love what I do. You love what you do, and there's something that can change that. I'm not changing up because the world want me to change. Some people don't like how you do things and they want you to do it their way. No, if God gave you something, you do it God's way, because God is going to make it grow. Once you start doing other stuff, other people's way, and off of their firm foundation and off of their blueprint, guess what? It's not going to grow, because guess what was inside for you, what God made for you was just for you, not for nobody else to have their hands on it. You have to become you. You have to stand grounded in who God is calling you to be and knowing what you believe in and what's inside of you. You have to build your confidence up and let God build your confidence up. There are people that's designed to take you down. There are people that's designed to make sure that you don't never see yourself the way that God sees you, whether it starts with a family, whether it's in relationships. They're meant to break you down. If anything around you starts breaking you down and making you suffocate not to be you, and you have to change and walk on eggshells, walk away immediately. Because there's no way in God's green earth in 2026 that we're going to be anything else but who God called us to be. Build your relationship with God, because you're going to need Him to be protected when things come your way, when things are supposed to hit you, but yet God makes sure that it misses you. There are things that you're going to go through that you're not going to understand mentally, physically, or emotionally, but yet because God is the one that gives you peace, God is the one that holds your hand, God is the one that's putting you in it. He's giving you knowledge and understanding, so do not go by your own understanding and what you got to go through, because if we do, we're not doing it. And let's just be real, we not doing it. God, you ain't get me to stand for nobody, you ain't get me to go through nothing, but yet I know who you are. I've walked with you, so therefore I'm staying right here, because I know that I'm not just going through it, but yet we're being developed, we're being stretched. So if I gotta keep going through, keep suffering, you graced us for it. You graced us for the suffering. You graced us to go through everything, because fruit of the Spirit is long suffering. How well can you endure? How well can you suffer? Build your relationship up with God, so when things come your way, you're not just looking at it with your view, but with a different perspective out of God's lens. It's time that you start building your identity in your Father, not your parents, not of the world, not what you think that you are. Because if you're doing things and building things out of a broken lens, it's always going to be competitive. It's always going to be uprooted in a place where you don't have no humility and you're trying to prove points to people. It's time that you let you go so God can come in and break you down. And that's the part that don't nobody want to go through. Don't nobody want to go through the breaking. Don't nobody want to go through the pruning. Don't nobody want to go through the stretching. It's not fun when you're going through it. But looking at some things now, it's funny. Cause God, listen, I ain't know I was gonna make it through that. Like, I thought I was gonna crash out, but hey, you showed me that. Hey, my silence, like, I shut up. Like, I'm so proud of myself, cause I would have crashed out. They would have got cussed out. They would have like. But man, I ain't do none of that. God, you are with me. I need you. You kept me silent. You helped me walk away. You helped me to see things not just for what it was, but to actually listen and to observe. Okay, I see different. Okay, just because they're like this in this moment, it don't mean like they're going to be like that forever. So I'm moving and I'm handling things a little bit differently, because it's also showing me how I was when I was broken, and how other people came in my life, and how I messed things up, how I rejected things, and how I made other people feel. So therefore, God, please insert your ways. Build your relationship with God, because you should want to go to heaven. I want to go to heaven. As a matter of fact, I want my name written in the book. My name is written in the book. That my name is, because that's how positive I am, and that's how listen. My name is written in the books. Do you want your name written in the book? Like, that's how bad I want my relationship. Like, I don't want no relationship that's not of God. So building up your relationship privately with God helps you discern who's of him and who's not of him, and how to handle your Judas when you have them in certain seasons, how to handle your enemies, how to handle people. Because baby, I ain't gonna lie, I feel a little arrogant the way I handle my enemies, because like God gonna get you. Yeah, you ain't read you don't read the Bible. Psalms, I ain't gotta do nothing to you. Some God you handle, like, I don't know. Sometimes I might be a little too confident, but God gonna handle you. I ain't gotta do nothing. Yeah, God got you. Because baby, with that hole you dig for me, like, I talk different. I don't talk out of a negative person. I know God, and if they're broken, you handle it, but they still gotta pay for that. Like, God, you know what, if they did it out of a broken lens, God, or what they're going through, help me to have understanding, because now that I'm walking out of you, that I'm not speaking illy on somebody because of how they handled me. Because see, now I'm not just watching their or paying attention to their words, but I'm watching their actions, and I'm watching how they move. Okay, yeah, they got a good heart, but they broken. So God, just help them, heal them in things. But if you truly coming against me, oh God, God, no, they got consequences. Nah, Deuteronomy 28, God, you listen and you show them that, baby, they gonna remember me, or they gonna remember me. Like, and this is how I talk to God personally and privately. So build your relationship with God, so you can know and have discernment on who's of him, who's broken, who just need healing, who's been through things, and you know how to handle them, and you're not rejecting them. You're not adding on more pain and hurt, even though that we are, by standing in him, because you can't be of people of the world. When you walking with God, you can't hold hands with the enemy and dance with the devil, and you trying, oh no, because God, sometimes when God is working on you spiritually first. Oh, when God is working on you spiritually first, yes, you are going to be spiritually strong, but then you need to have the understanding that you're going to need to have balance. Like, okay, God, I got to give this back to you. You're making me strong in this area first for whatever reason, but I got to give it back to you. I'm not going to be so strong that I'm holding this. Okay, because I'm like, okay, no, you're making me spiritually strong to where I got to hold this. No, the burdens wasn't mine. God, no, I'm helping you spiritually first before I do anything physically. But I need you to give it back to me, because the burdens aren't yours to carry. Matthew 11:28. And I love that because that's my birthday. So, like, y'all, build your relationship with God, because you're not getting it through your grandma. You're not getting it through your mama. You're not getting it through anybody else. You are God's child. And then you know how to operate differently. And if you want the abundance, the joy, the protection, the peace, you get in your Father's presence. And allow him to show you you. We have so many gifts and talents, not just spiritually, things that we could really do in the world and be impactful. I like to dance. There are certain things that I truly like to do that people may say, oh, you were, no, but I'm going to enjoy me 2026, baby. When I say I'm going to enjoy me 26, God ain't just put me here to be, oh, you do this, you do that, you do, like, no. Prosperous life mean, baby, you enjoy it, because it talks about that too. Oh yeah, you drink the wine, you do this, like, and I gotta find it, but it's like, no, I created you to enjoy life too. Go on vacations, enjoy you, like, live it up. You ain't here just to preach to people, but and just be spiritual all the time. There's a balance. Getting to know God will help you in a lot of things. What to avoid, traps, schemes of the enemy, how to pray. But to have a loving Father that heals, takes the pain away. That's why I love Hands of God by Henry and Kiera right now. Because we are so safe. I'm so safe in God's hands. You're so safe in God's hands. God loves you. He paid a ransom for you. He loves you that much. If you need to go Isaiah 45:3, 43. Go to Isaiah. But it's in the Bible of what God has for us.